The mango tree. All was silent in the Diwan-i-Am, the hall of public audience. Two men stood in front of Emperor Akbar with their heads bowed. One a poor, thin and elderly farmer, the other a rich, plump and middle-aged merchant. Both claimed to be innocent. The emperor addressed the poor farmer. "You say that you left 10 gold mowers with this merchant before you went to your village, is that right?" The farmer replied, "Yes, Hazrat Salamat." "He is lying, Jahan Pana," interrupted the merchant. Akbar glared at him and rebuked him sharply, "Speak when you are spoken to." Then turning to the farmer, he asked, "Is it true that the merchant promised to keep your money safe till you returned?" "That is right, Hazrat Salamat," the farmer said and continued, "It is a long, dangerous way to the village. I did not want to carry the money in case I got robbed on the way." With tears brimming in his eyes, he said, "Alampana, as soon as I returned yesterday, I went to Makhan Ram and asked for my money. But Makhan Ram denied outright that he had it and instead called me a liar." The farmer added, "He turned me out of his house, Alampana. Those 10 mowers were my lifetime savings. I had been saving that money for a long time for the marriage of my daughter." "Don't weep, old man," Akbar said gently. "If you are telling the truth, you will get back your money." Then addressing the merchant, Akbar said, "Now speak. What do you have to say?" "Alampana, this old fool Sharif Chand is a liar," the merchant said angrily, his fat cheeks quivering with indignation. "He did not leave any money with me. He just wants to cheat me out of 10 gold mowers, that is all." Akbar said thoughtfully, "Sharif Chand, who else was present when you gave the money to Makhan Ram?" "There was no one there, Jahan Pana, except for the mango tree under which we sat," Sharif Chand said. Akbar looked a little nonplussed. A murmur went around the courtroom and some of the courtiers smiled, but Birbal was silent. "Your Majesty, may I say something to Sharif Chand?" Birbal asked. "By all means," Akbar replied, hopeful that Birbal might be able to sort out the wrangle in his inimitable style. "Sharif Chand," Birbal addressed the poor farmer, "go to the mango tree and tell it to come to court as a witness." Everyone, including Akbar, was taken aback by the suggestion. "But Huzur, the mango tree cannot move," protested Sharif Chand. "Go and do as you are told," Birbal said firmly. The old farmer left the court. Birbal instructed a soldier to follow him unseen. Time passed. The emperor, meanwhile, dealt with and dispensed justice in other cases. Birbal, on his part, watched the face of Makhan Ram carefully. The plump merchant kept darting furtive glances towards the entrance. As time went by, he became increasingly nervous and fidgety. Over an hour later, Sharif Chand returned to court, looking extremely dejected. He was alone. Makhan Ram was visibly relieved. Sharif Chand fell at Birbal's feet. "I begged and pleaded, Huzur, but the mango tree refused to move. I tried my best, I really did." The soldier who had been tailing the poor farmer whispered in Birbal's ear, "He is telling the truth, Your Honor. I saw him pleading with the tree." Birbal said reassuringly to Sharif Chand, "Don't be disheartened. We know the truth. The mango tree came to the court after you visited it. It narrated the entire incident to us." Makhan Ram was stupefied. "That is a lie, Huzur," he shouted. "The mango tree never came to the court. I did not see it." "Greed has clouded your vision, Makhan Ram," Birbal said sternly. "We have ways of uncovering the truth. Confess your guilt or your punishment will be doubled. Did you or did you not steal Sharif Chand's 10 gold mowers?" Makhan Ram turned pale with fear. He bowed his head in shame and admitted his guilt. Makhan Ram was sentenced to 6 months' imprisonment. Sharif Chand returned home triumphantly clutching his gold mowers. Finally, unable to restrain himself any longer, Akbar turned to Birbal and said, "The mango tree said something to me too, Birbal. It told me I was very lucky I had a minister who was clever enough to understand the language of trees." Pat came Birbal's reply, "Your Majesty, You did not hear the tree's last remark. It claimed such unusual things happened only in the reign of a great and unusual king like Shahenshah Akbar. __________.